Hey, hey. Let's start it. Tell me something. How is life here? You like life here? Live to here? Tell me something, brother. Ah, you come for the chicken.
Let's say some few words before beginning, where we direct our talk, like main centered form and around, because there are a lot of knowledges that, or information we could to touch in conversation. I'll try my best to translate Dasha. Uh, Now you have some deep knowledge, deep understanding of reality, and maybe you have some questions your own. We're both mystics, yogis, spiritual teachers. We teach samadhi mostly. It's not deep knowledge and a lot of things that could be unfold in the process. Dasha also breatharianist. Also, she she's more shaman than me. I'm more like priest way of serving of medicine. Dasha, she has like the power of shaman. I have to, but I'm more focused on priest's way of serving, not as a shamanic way of serving. But anyway, future will show their different forms and folds. So it's our field. It's our field. That's great. Yeah. Short, easy form. How many time we have?
Really as much time as we want. Like, maybe we do 30, 60 minutes.
Okay.
If you get bored, you probably won't get bored, but if you get bored, could we do less?
Okay.
Yeah, pretty easy going. Yeah. Um, okay. Well, first, would you guys like to introduce yourselves? Your name and I guess your mission, if you can call it that?
My name Alex. My Earth mission, I call it very simple: enlightenment for everyone. This is my wife Dasha. She has the same mission as mine.
Yes.
We're sharing it together in the family. We have like one values, one vision, long-term vision and strategy where we go as family, as people who want to bring more awareness to the world. Dasha could say something from her. I'll try to translate, do my best. Любимая, скажи о себе что-то.
My name is Daria. I wife Alex. Я жена Алекса. Вот. I learning English language. Окей. Что сказать? Я полностью разделяю миссию мужа. У
Даша
нас она
says that
едина.
fully synchronize
Полный синхрон ценностей.
with husband, with values, mission.
Yes. Полный синхрон ценностей и то, куда мы идем. Вот.
Where we go.
Да. Это прочный фундамент.
It's powerful fundament.
Благодаря которому мы крепко идем, взявшись за руку.
Thanks which we go together hand by hand.
Yes. Вот. Имею много, различные мистические опыты за плечами.
Dasha says that we're in such great place where we experience a lot of mystical processes, experiences, knowledges.
Сама я по себе исследователь.
She is an explorer.
And then Your path has been the breatharian path.
No,
No,
my more yogic path and medicine path.
but hers is the breatharian path.
Yes, and Dasha's path, breatharian path, and medicine
And
Yes.
medicine path.
and
okay.
yoga too.
And yoga.
Yeah.
Пранаяма, кундалини йога,
Mhm, mhm.
йога бессмертия.
Yoga of immortality.
Yes.
Mhm.
Siddha yoga.
Древняя йога, ситха йога.
Sita yoga.
Yes.
Okay.
Вообще древняя
Говори на
йога,
русском.
она ведет к бессмертию. То есть это уже потом йога стала такой.
Камеру смотри, камеру.
Ну почему в камеру? Я с тебя смотрю. Не поправляй меня.
Dasha says that yoga is ancient tool for reaching immortality.
Древняя йога, она вся про бессмертие.
Ancient yoga,
Я
true
как
yoga,
раз
it's not
про это.
only ancient, I think
Yeah.
so, because it's nowadays yoga too. Real yoga is about reaching enlightenment and immortality.
What does immortality mean to you?
Что значит бессмертие?
Для меня, for me,
Мгм.
для меня бессмертие — это прямой смысл, прежде всего. Прямой смысл этого слова. То есть бессмертие физического тела.
Immortality, Dasha says that direct meaning of this word, immortality of physical body.
Да. И только потом я поняла, что есть еще бессмертие тонких тел. Память.
Firstly, Dasha understood that she was directed to immortality of physical body, but after spending some time, she understood that there exist other forms of immortality as immortality in thin forms of bodies, as yogic bodies.
Yes. То есть для меня это вполне реально достижение бессмертия физического тела. А для чего?
For her, really, life meaning, sense of the life, reaching of immortality is
Yes.
one of the highest senses of the life.
Путем алхимии,
Through alchemy,
йоги,
yoga,
пранаям
pranayama,
и breatharianism.
and breatharianism.
Вот это как микс, который я исследовала.
This mix
Yeah.
of methods that Dasha explored.
А для чего?
For what?
Для того, чтобы в этой жизни, в этом теле
To reach in this body, in this life,
Mm-hmm.
достичь
reach, realize
полной реализации
full realization
души, духа,
as a soul,
чтобы
a
чтобы
spirit,
больше не перерождаться из жизни в жизнь,
to never rebirth again from
Мгм.
life to life,
чтобы вот в это сейчас, на body,
чтобы
прям strong,
for this
full
full realization of
realization,
potential of
yes.
this body.
И
in this
это
life.
я с детства чувствовала.
And I felt it from the childhood.
Yes.
Mm.
Видимо, я уже много раз здесь была, и не только здесь.
Seems I have been here on this earth in many forms, many times, many lives.
Что в этой жизни я уже с самого детства поняла, что пора.
That I understood from childhood that it's the right moment to start
Yes.
again
Yes.
this journey.
Это идет из сердца. Из импульс из heart.
Mm-hmm.
Huh?
What did you start with? What when you were a kid?
Когда ты была маленькая, с чего ты начала?
7 лет, 7 years, me 7 years. Я сидела у дедушки с бабушкой.
7 лет. At 7, when I have been 7 years, I have been with my grandfather
И думала,
and think,
почему люди какают?
why people doing, I don't know how to say, go to toilet.
Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, let's say so. Why?
Почему? То есть люди красятся, мажутся, духами
The
пользуются.
people using cosmetics, yes,
Aromatics.
aromats,
но
like to create
bathrooms
like beauty.
в туалете просто смрад.
But in toilet totally other
Why?
like smell. Why?
Я думала, why God? Ты где-то
На русском
ошибся.
говори.
Ну, типа,
Думаю,
почему Бог? Ты в чем-то ошибся.
God, you have a miss it in with something.
Вот, это как seeds, one seeds, первое зерно такое,
It was first seed,
которое потом начало уже раскрываться через
then started to grow.
более уже где-то в 24 года я столкнулась с проблемами со здоровьем.
In age of 24, I met health issues.
Вот, и сходила ко врачам.
I have been with doctors in my country.
То есть у меня были проблемы с кишечником,
I had problems with colon,
женские органы, апоплексия яичника,
woman organs,
менструация, там, потом угри, акне, сильный такой стронг акне такой больной. Акне это так называется.
Ну, понятно.
Вот. И все, минуя врачей, я начала
After
исследовать,
doctors, I started to explore
как можно себя исцелить.
how to heal myself.
Вот, и вот тогда я познакомилась с растительной диетой, с
Then
фруктовой
there I
диетой.
have met dietas with plants, with fruits.
Это было первое мое уже такое
Вот.
практическое
Was
исследование.
first exploration.
Да.
Когда это было?
В 16 году, в 2016.
In 2016.
Yes.
It's first exploration
всё,
with food,
то есть
with
там
диета.
Годы фруктовых диет, все
Да,
у меня почистилось полностью
поподробнее
лицо.
скажи после.
Окей, после я перешла
After-
на фрукты.
After I started to do
Fruitarianism.
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 Yes, yeah, I have eaten only fruits.
Yes. И все, у меня клен, почистилось лицо,
My face became
очистилось
much cleaner.
body, то
clean
есть
it
все,
the body.
good менструальный цикл наладился,
Menstruation cycle
ушли
become
боли
well.
абсолютно.
Go away all pains that
Yes.
I had.
То есть чистое лицо, все, я постройнела,
I become more healthy,
хотя я
more
не была
beautiful.
толстая. Я
more
начала
beautiful.
путешествовать.
I started to travel.
Yes. У меня вообще поменялась жизнь.
My life had changed
Да.
there after.
И далее я узнала, что есть такое автономия. Это
And after I
в
met
России,
knowledge
в
about
России
breatharianism,
движение это не бритаризм, а автономия.
it call it in Russia autonomia,
Автономия body.
like autonomous body.
Okay.
Autonomous. То есть I homus autonomous. И я начала исследовать эту тему.
I started to explore this
Я отказывалась
topic.
от воды.
I have lived
От
without
еды.
water, without food.
При этом я занималась спортом. То есть
the same
тренировалась
time,
каждый день, every day.
I was in gym.
Yes.
I did a lot of exercises.
Gym,
Yeah, physical activity.
да. И на своем опыте
And on my experience,
я увидела, что да, какие-то дни были сложные, потому что были чистки.
I
и
saw
это все
that
не
some
сразу.
days was really hard because there was a lot of purification.
Но я была достаточно такой целеустремленной.
But I have built my goal vector of
Yes.
why I do it.
И, видимо, вот мне как награда я увидела, что оказывается, когда мы проходим чистки, вот эти ломки с едой,
And I think the big win
вкусами,
when we feel like this purification after purification process,
мы обнаруживаем, что оказывается у нас просто внутри атомный реактор.
we understood that they're inside almost atom
Спящий.
reactor that's sleeping inside.
Yes. И вот он пробуждается,
And it awakes.
и мы уже на других энергиях просто живем.
We
Не из
going
еды.
to live
Мы
on
начинаем их
energies
активировать.
of next level,
И много в сознании.
not like food, energy based. And there are also a lot of things coming from the mind and consciousness.
Это как один из ключей,
It's one of the
как
keys
взломать эту реальность,
how to break this
эту
reality.
привычную реальность. Один из ключей.
Regular
Помимо алхимии, помимо йоги, я про это просто не знала
except of
тогда.
alchemy, yoga.
Я тогда про это не знала.
I didn't know at that time about alchemy and
Я
yoga.
шла через тело, через отказ от еды и воды.
I went through the body, through canceling of the food and water.
Когда я познакомилась с мужем,
When I have met with my husband,
все стало еще гораздо легче.
everything becomes much easier.
Потому что я узнала практики ситха-йоги, кундалини-йоги.
I learned about practices of Siddha yoga, Kundalini yoga.
И я поняла, что вот практикуя вот
I
так вот
understood
йоги и
through the
достигали
practice
ситх.
that yogis become siddhis. Siddhis
Yes.
mean reach
Йога
some
это
level
прямой
of
путь,
perfections.
прямой путь
And
достижения
yoga,
ситх.
it's a direct way reaching of siddhis,
А если еще
enlightenment.
добавлять алхимию, медицину,
And if to
это
combine
просто
with
next level.
alchemy, medicine,
и
it's next level.
если еще это все соединять с сомой,
If to combine all this in the soma process,
то есть, в принципе, то, что я в детстве мечтала,
that I have dreamed
в одной
about
жизни
in
реализовать
childhood,
полную реализацию, все это реально стало для меня сейчас.
to realize,
лишь
to reach
лишь
full
времени.
yogic realization in one life, and now it becomes true for me.
Yes. Вопрос
Okay.
лишь времени. Now
question
I'm mom.
Of time, now
Даю себе
I'm
время.
mother, I give me time
Да, немножко как бы, как идти медленней,
to go slower,
но куда мне торопиться,
but there's no hurry.
если
So
у меня есть ключи
if I have
к вечной
keys
жизни, к
to
злому
live
реальности,
forever,
в полном смысле этого
to,
слова.
to live in the next level of reality.
Okay. So when you're done, when will you start breatharianism again? Do you think?
Когда ты начнешь breatharianism снова?
Or sorry, did I say it right? Breatharianism?
Сейчас я чувствую импульс
Now I felt impulse
уже переходить на более живое, легкое питание.
to go to more soft, raw food.
Я сначала думала, что кормля молоком нужно есть более плотную еду.
On the first time of birth, with Samaya, I have a feeling that need to eat more like какую еду?
Более плотную, там, vegetarian,
More
но кроме фруктов еще там овощи, больше такой.
except the
более
fruits,
больше
more
такой
vegetables,
плотный
more like harder food than fruits.
Но сейчас я понимаю, что это тоже были мои человеческие привязки,
But now I understood that
такие
it my
образы.
human patterns,
Yes, human patterns.
like social behavior patterns.
Да. И я увидела
I
в
saw
церемонии,
in ceremony.
что нет, даже
No.
если я вообще перестану есть,
If I
молоко
even
будет. Так что
will stop food,
Я
will
могу
stop eating,
в
I will
планах,
have milk for
хоть я
baby.
ничего не планирую, но в планах в следующем году более как бы в стронг зайти в такой более уже усложненный вариант практик автономии, но тело уже сейчас начинает вести. Вот. Все естественно происходит.
Plans is to go to autonomy, but I go like naturally, like feel it. Nasha try to feel it. I share with her too that she needs more feel.
У
How to
меня
do that?
стояла
Yes. Her big intention to become a breatharianist, like real life intention.
У меня стояло, что я 1 год буду кормить, как бы вот в понимании, и тут я как бы буду, вот как ем, так ем. Но я чувствую, что я могу уже сейчас начать двигаться в этом направлении, больше увеличивать количество
Нет.
медицины, уменьшать количество еды. Так вот.
Так, не так много. Okay. надо перевести. Dasha now
Я
says
дала
that
себе год.
she had a plan to give a milk for Samaya for 1 year, and after 1 year start to soft transformation of her food to breatharian. But I could say from myself, I see her every day when she tries to go, like everyday practice in any moment, a lot of practice, a lot of work that she's doing. And she waits just in the time when she will go to the process. But
Okay.
her intention is real there. Yeah, you know. And now she like she told that she wanted to eat less food but more medicine. It's
Yes.
more medicine.
Yes.
Do you take mushrooms every day?
Ты грибы кушаешь каждый день?
Now, ну сейчас да.
Yes.
Yes.
Today, yes.
Да. Сейчас да.
It's a small retreat.
I like. And иногда small spoon ayahuasca.
Okay.
Sometimes small spoon of ayahuasca.
Yes. Медицина это тоже один из ключей
Medicine is one of the keys
к пране, к breatharianism.
to pranic energy and
Yes.
That
breatharianism.
makes sense. Because if I may share my story, I did a dieta a month ago in the Amazon for 1 month.
Yes.
So taking ayahuasca every few days and very low food, like very little rice, maybe an egg for a month. I had so much energy. Like I couldn't work out really. Actually I did, but like not like running, but I was walking and kind of doing Pilates, and I was like, why do I have so much energy? So
Yeah.
yeah,
Это так.
I got a sense of that, I think.
Это так.
Mhm.
И сколько еще вот стоится на самом деле потенциала, которого мы даже не знаем.
There
Это прямой
are
путь.
very high potential of
С одной стороны
ourselves that
простой,
we
бери еду. С другой
don't
стороны,
not know
с другой
what's
стороны,
after.
да. Это один из прямых путей,
It's one of
но
the direct
он
ways.
с одной стороны простой, с другой стороны
On one side it's easy,
я
on the other
поняла,
side I
что
understood
на воле, ну, можно, если ты очень сильный
I can do it if I have a will, power, like power of will, I can do it with that.
и обладаешь какими-то прошлыми заслугами из прошлых жизней.
And if we have some knowledge from spiritual knowledge that keep with us from last lives,
Вот. Но это все имеет природу заканчиваться. И тогда
But
мы сталкиваемся
every-
с тем, что мы просто не можем взять и опять не есть. И вот тогда кундалини-йога, пранаямы, они аппаратно тебя выводят на этот уровень уже. Потому что ты начинаешь работать с энергией, с праной, и вот это тоже ключ и медицина.
Asha says that her vision is to combine three these keys as a practice, as regular practice, everyday conscious basic practice and yoga, medicine, and limitation by food, less food, like more energy style of living, where she work with more higher energies and practice from higher states for a long period of time. It's like Dasha. I told you today that she more shaman than me. She like medicine in like very good qualities, and it's quite interesting way that she like shares around in the family in the space. But anyway, medicine for us is like plant-based medicine, Amazonian medicine, as ayahuasca, as mushrooms, wachuma, and iboga, yeah, Dasha, one of the favorite medicines is sacred medicine, and most sacred, I think it's Bufo. It's very special medicine, but it's like layers. We're like family of yogis, mystics. We're direct our life to help people on spiritual paths. Our mission is awakening, spiritual awakening to all people, all humanity. We're always open to help, because they're big life way. It's not simple, it's not soft, but when we understood that this is vector of the life as spiritual realization, it changed a lot and gives us a lot, a lot of knowledge about reality, about ourselves, about potential of ourselves. Deep energy work, deep spiritual work, deep psychology work. It's all time going process where we learn to be ourselves, like as pure consciousness, and then be active from the state of pure being, be as a human being, is the full meaning of this word. This is enlightenment.
Beautiful. How, sorry. Well, I wanted to ask you, how did you guys meet?
It's one of the most mystical meetings in my life. When I shared my mission with one of my friends on Bali, I have lived on Bali some time. He shared contact to the Dasha, and it took me 9 months. After 9 months, I write to her. It was first touch. In 3 months, we have a one more call, but we didn't met physically. And then at December of 2022, on New Year, I went to India to very special, like powerful spiritual event. Mahayagya, where I met with a lot of real yogis, real saints. And after I back to Bali, and in that day, I made a ceremony, and after like ceremony finished, somebody sent to me the photo of Mahayogi pilot Babaji.
Okay.
From his sangha, and I didn't have the contact of that person, but this photo came in, and I felt like this very interesting moment, and very interesting sharing of energy from the pilot Babaji. I took this image and resent to all my contacts, like in one moment. Maybe in 10 minutes, I understood the Dasha, my woman, just like pure knowing, pure understanding. I taken the phone, calling, writing the message but because we was in different locations, she was in Russia at that moment, and I just when she awakes, I just call and saying hello, my love. She responded, hello, my love.
Okay.
From first words. In 3 days, I told her, sorry, you wait 3 days, be my wife.
Wow.
That's it.
Okay.
And we met in Thailand in some moment a few years ago. Yeah. And from that moment, we're together. It's one of the most important projects
Yeah. Sure.
in our life, spiritual life.
What's her name?
Samaya.
Samaya. When was she born?
15 апреля, правильно? 13 of April on full moon.
Oh wow.
Om Samaya Namaha. This is Ganesh, Samaya, Ganesh.
And Dasha asked spiritual teacher about blessings to give a life for Ganesh, for soul of Ganesh. And here we are.
Как минимум 2 божества. Сома и Ганеша.
At least Dasha says Samaya connects at least to two deities in her life as Soma and Ganesha.
Soma and Ganesh.
Это классный микс.
Yeah.
Вообще, Ганеша открывает же Ганеша Open Space.
Ganesha open space.
Получается, Ганеша открывает Сому.
Dasha says it. Yes, looks like Ganesha opened Soma. And this Samaya.
She's really cute.
How would having her change your lives?
How we have it changed it?
How did having her change your lives?
Her?
Mm.
Look on her. She is like so cute. And this is I think that kids is always my opinion is very big happiness, and for us it's very big happiness in this world have such good life around us. It connects us deeply, like one more layer of connection.
Does Samaya mean anything?
This name means Soma as elixir of immortality. Aya means ayahuasca,
Okay.
and Maya means the reality as form of divine illusion, divine game.
Many layers. Very nice. Do you want more kids?
I think it's in some points of life it came in just understanding that it will be, or it must be, or it will happen by itself. It just came in life. So when we're planning, we didn't plan Samaya. She just came in the right moment, in the right time. That's it. I don't have such plans. Tasha says that she doesn't have to, but time will show. Time will show. We're open for life. Yeah.
Do you have any other questions?
Just maybe more on the breatharian, like the process.
Like how to would be interesting.
Yeah.
Как стать breatharianistom?
На моем опыте
On my experience,
я видела
I saw
разные
different
переходы.
transitions.
Но тут суть в том, чтобы этот переход
In the sense
давал
that
стабильный результат.
transition need to give stable result.
И вот сейчас я понимаю, что хорошо начать с того, чтобы почистить тело.
Now I understood that
Без
need to start
фанатизма.
from body cleansing without fanatism.
Добавить туда алхимию, медицину.
Add to this process alchemy medicine.
Начать практиковать кундалини-йогу с нами. Потому что другую йогу я тоже разную практиковала, и таких результатов не было.
Dasha says that she recommends to start our yoga because she's have tested different forms of yoga.
Сома, она тоже вся ведет к бессмертию. И, собственно, начать практику сухих дней, если вы самостоятельно.
Start practice.
Я могу провести
soft days without food and without water regularly, like food pauses and water pauses.
Регулярно практиковать.
Regular practices.
Начать хотя бы раз в неделю.
One time per week, it will be enough. 24 hours
Так месяц
Fasting?
пройти, потом увеличить до 36 часов в неделю сухих дней, dry days.
Okay.
И потом каскадами можно
Сейчас
идти.
я объясню. On first stage, it's 1 day without food per week. On second stage, like 36 hours per week, and it gradually need to grow, like step by step in a time.
Вот, потом 36 часов, потом можно делать там 1 день, потом 2 дня кушаешь, или 1 день и 3 дня кушаешь. То есть
Okay, then you
постепенно
go
увеличивать.
to process when you take rest with food 1 day and take food 2 days or 3 days. Then the period of time came in shorter, up to pause with in 1 day. So 1 day food, 1 day pause.
Вот. И тело, оно само будет вести.
And body will tell you a lot of things that you need to listen. Just body, listen body.
Но вы столкнетесь с ментальными конструкциями ума, с кармами, как это по-разному можно назвать.
People meets with different forms of mental limitations as behavioristic patterns, as survival patterns, where these patterns awakes when we avoid food.
Поэтому тут важно, на самом деле, проводник. Это вот сейчас я понимаю.
Important to have facilitator, provider, guide.
Да. И практика. Практика кундалини-йога, по возможности медицина. Вот,
And
алхимия.
practice Kundalini yoga.
Это
Да.
все будет очень хорошо
Medicine.
помогать и стабилизировать на пути. То есть
It
не
will help and stabilize
будет вот этих
on the
вот
path.
то ем, то не ем там. А
There
более
will
такой
be
вот
less volatile
медленно.
process where I have a eat, where no eat.
Да. Потому что я проходила это все вот как раз через пень-колоду.
My experience was like
Да.
this.
И только потом мне встретился муж, и я
And
поняла,
after
что
I have
нужно
met
всё
my
гораздо
husband,
легче.
and he helped me to go the way much easier.
Вот.
Much easier.
Поэтому вот, да. Но самостоятельно вот практика сухих дней.
By your own practice of fasting days, regular practice at beginning.
Totally
Yes.
dry, yeah.
Yes. Ну и говорю, я как проводник могу помочь. То есть это одно из моих миссий. Да,
Dasha,
передавать.
she's guide of this
Да.
process, and her passion, experience, and one of the missions to share knowledge about breatharianism.
На моем опыте люди исцелялись когда суставы болят сильно.
From my history, people have healed themselves from pain in the knees, and I don't know exactly the word how to translate the disease. Yes.
Вот, суставы.
Arthritis?
Да. Ну,
Yeah,
в общем,
yeah.
да. Да, много, на самом деле, каких-то болезней, они тоже исцеляются, конечно же, через
A
подкаст.
lot of
Но это все нужно очень
problems,
осознанно.
health issues, they
Probably eliminates inflammation,
there are a lot of processes.
autoimmune diseases.
We become just healthy person.
Yeah.
That's it.
Да.
Eat healthy food, drink pure water, exercise, breathe. Who has ability to use medicine as plant medicine, as Amazonian medicine. We live in such a location where it's everywhere in Amazonia.
Ну, люди даже не знают, что можно, то есть брать еду, и просто медицина будет открывать еще другие уровни, которых даже невозможно представить.
Dasha says that people even it's hard to imagine for most that level of reality that we could open without food, and when we even add some medicine in that process, like plant-based medicine, mystical medicine,
Transformation body.
yeah, it helps to speed up evolution.
Evolution ума, сознания, всего.
Body, mind, soul. It has influence on everything around us in our lifestyle.
What's the goal for the breatharian?
Какая цель breatharianista?
Ну вот я вначале сказала, лично моя какая цель.
Dasha says
начале
in
разговора.
beginning of conversation that her personal
Чтобы в
goal
этой жизни, в этом
in
теле
this life, in this body,
достигнуть полной реализации души, духа,
realize full realization of
чтобы
spirit,
закончить
soul, and
цикл
body.
перерождений.
Finish finalizing the cycle of rebirth.
Плюс, возможно, послужить этому миру, Земле, более глобальной миссии,
Serve humanity, this world,
которая у нас есть с
on
ним.
a way of
Такая, на
mission,
новую цивилизацию. Это
as mission for
new civilization.
New realization.
Да, новая цивилизация, и у нас есть план. План Барбаросса.
for прослушал.
У нас есть план
Oh,
для новой цивилизации.
Dasha says we have a plan for some long-term
Да.
plan for
Город
civilization.
богов. Город богов.
God's city.
Да. Технология.
Yeah.
Да. Это еще одна тема.
It's one more topic,
Большая достаточно.
quite big.
Сейчас мы на этапе собирания своих людей для
Now we're
богов,
on a team
которые готовы
building
идти
process.
на глубокую степень реализации себя, трансформации,
People
бога-реализации.
who wanting to go to very deep layer of self-realization, spiritual realization.
Вот. Для того, чтобы уже вот с такими уровнями сознания уже не людей, а существ, строить такие
To create new earth
Да.
with people in new
межгалактические
vision
технологии.
that will potentially understood and will use the intergalaxy technologies. Dasha says.
Вот. Ну и вы, если попробуете и раскроете для себя этот потенциал своего тела,
And see
один раз попробовав,
if people will try, if you will try to open the potential of body and understood its the power,
вы больше не сможете не попробовать еще раз. Вы будете туда хотеть идти, то есть идти двигаться в этом направлении.
you will wanna more be in that state of purity and move in that direction.
Что это не сравнится ни с одним вкусом еды.
It's impossible to compare with any taste of the food.
Это все через опыт.
Everything came in through the experience.
Да.
And
Который все вам сам расскажет лучше меня.
experience will share much more knowledge than me, and feelings, body, observation, their main process of self-learning came in.
Если есть интерес у человека,
If people have an interest,
значит, это уже Бог внутри вас
it
готов
means that God inside of you are ready
к чему-то более глубокому в
for
этой жизни.
something deeper in this life,
Да, выходить на какие-то другие интересные уровни,
to go to realize some more deeper levels.
да, которые, возможно, сейчас в нашем пространстве в большем случае не показывают. Ну, не показывается, что так можно вообще. Ну, то есть нестандартно.
In most of cases, it's not so standard as most people knows, but nowadays it's such time that it possible. It was possible through our history. I could say that yoga as technology, if to read ancient texts and understood what it means exactly about, we'll see the red line is immortality, reaching of immortality, but enlightenment is first phase. And most of people speaking about enlightenment, but not speaking all about next level of realization, because it's quite sophisticated, and to be realized, quite sophisticated process.
You mean like past enlightenment?
Yes.
Okay.
and it's mysterious knowledge for humanity. It always have been on the earth, but it for people, for souls who could understand that it's possible, could understand, because when we started to speak about immortality, some mysterious spaces, we came to territory where many people could have many different experiences, a lot of different experiences. Most of people doesn't have that experience, and this process of global awakening that all time going, and now it's will awake a little bit more deeper, spiritual awakening on the planet. And I think it's in near time it will be like it's a global trend. Sometime it will need some time for civilization to go on to that direction, a spiritual realization, as human potential realization, their real potential of evolution of human being. But also technologies will came and say give a lot of things, a lot of new vision, understanding how we live in new world with technologies, especially artificial intelligence. It will help influence for sure. I think in spending some time, this technology will help humanity to live like without doing some work. And then the next question, then what's after? Yeah, what's after? Where humanity needs to go? And this process of long term, I even don't know many things that will happen, but it's like feeling intuitive, knowing that it's that direction in long term where all civilization goes. Doesn't matter when, in 10 years, 100 years, or 1,000 years, it doesn't matter. When I go in that direction, when my family go in that direction, friends around us go that direction, that no other choices for me in this life. Help people, help souls on the path to awakening, self healing.
It's a big dog.
Grand dog.
Yeah.
Grand dog. Yes. So, like, for example, I don't know if you're looking for students or anyone, but probably people who are listening to this might be interested, I don't know, in finding you or just like knowing more about what you do. Do you want to share, or we can keep it private too?
In few words, if it's possible to say, there exist different words how to explain on different auditory what we're doing from scientific point of view, from physician point of view, or from mystical point of view. Through last few years, I have asked myself who we are in society, what exact that word that could bring more understanding what we're doing. And always quite sophisticated task, because we're like mystics. We learn reality, the depths of reality, what's beyond duality, what beyond time and space. These four main dimensions that most of people live in, most of minds work in, where our life built from knowledge that we know about reality around us. And most of information that go into our mind is through 5 basic senses, like what we saw, hear, feel, and so on. But this is only small potential of realization of human mind, human perception. It's like 5-7% of capacity of or potential of the mind. And if we start to open our potential through energy practices, through energy activation, through deep spiritual practices, we see that our potential is much deeper. Potential of human beings much deeper than most of people says about it. even think, even imagine about that. Much deeper. This knowledge quite famous in very ancient traditions as yogic traditions, where real yoga was about enlightenment and self-realization as next level human beings. But it process not for even like to, there are few ways how we could understood that from the books and from touch to experience to real experience of samadhi. Samadhi, when we know what means samadhi for us, one experience, we receive knowledge. Knowledge from experience, where we go. At this experience, many things becomes understandable on a spiritual way, especially where I go. And this main question that we're trying to help the people to understand their mission in their life, who they are, where they go, what is the true nature of them. And there are many answers that we're receiving in this process. Also, healing process that occurs from samadhi is one of the deepest forms of self-healing, self-learning about who we are. So their deep knowledge about our potential, about our mind, about our will, what means freedom of will. And all this that we could share to the people. We have different methods. It's a basic method is pure awareness. It's very important, number one method. Then understood what means energy work around us. And then coming to unfold different forms of yoga as bhakti yoga, kundalini yoga, jnana yoga, laya yoga, chakra yoga, a lot of forms of yoga where we could use these tools to transform ourselves consciously, but need to understood that how will works, how we manage reality, how we manage energy around us, to start that transformational process. To go to that level, we need to understand some more about yoga, like little dive into this knowledge, to touch, to have a result, to feel like when my energy changes, how my energy has influence on my perception. It's where main process of self-learning begins, and the tools, methods that we share, it's life-changing, and it helps. I think most of help we could give to people who look in the direction spiritual way, about spiritual realization, who looking for understanding of non-duality and how to integrate all this knowledge of non-duality and duality in the same time. And it's lifetime process. I could say it's lifetime process. Everyone will start from his own level of what he knows, but main form of people who came to our field, they have request, like intention. I have deep requests. I even doesn't understood where I go, like in my life, but I know that exists something deeper than myself, than this what I observe, what I know. And this I've understood in this way. In this case, it's spiritual request, like spiritual request, what real mystical request. But also, some people came in with healing request. What means a healing? But I found out that highest form of healing is spiritual healing, where from form of samadhi. But not all people need samadhi, need that journey, speed up that journey. And some medicine, not for all. There exist different forms of medicine with different qualities. For some people, it's more like stabilizing, more joyful. For another people, it need to serve as healing, deep spiritual healing process. And always the best way is, of course, individual adaptation of to keep balance, to keep when we start to learn about energy, especially in experience, to keep stability, to keep balance. balance, it's very important on spiritual path to understand that I'm going to the balance. I'm not going to be too energized or low energized or too slow. I always in a balance. That's where we could find real integration of spirituality and this world.
Mm-hmm.
For we open like to speed up enlightenment process, but it very dependent on level of practitioner, what he knows, what he knowledge build it around his spiritual path in life, his conditions, physical condition, mental condition, and energetical condition. And there are a lot of things that need to become in one point of time and space that this quantum shift for soul happens. A lot of things. So we're on a mission. I say every time, same, to help on the way of enlightenment.
Beautiful. I don't know, do you have any more questions? Or is there anything else you want to say or talk about?
How did you end up in Pisak? How was your lives? You come from Ukraine?
No.
No, you come from Russia?
I came from Ukraine to Peru after in 2021, and I didn't back to Ukraine.
Yeah, but can you tell us just a bit more about your history, like your homes, where you come from, and then eventually just how you ended up here?
When I left Ukraine, it was in 9 months before the war. I felt like I will not back to Ukraine. It's like was a feeling.
Wow.
And I left to Peru. Have lived 5 months in jungle in Peru. Then came to Pisac, to this area, to this location. And I have a tickets back to Ukraine in 9 days before the war started. And in 3 days before the flight, it was cancelled. So I didn't back to Ukraine from Peru. And I stayed here, then started war. I need to move my family to Italy. Then it took me some time in Italy, then some time in Indonesia. Then we met with Dasha in Thailand. Then we traveled to Kazakhstan. Then we traveled to Russia and Italy separately, and then came to Peru again. But to Peru for a long time. Okay. This is that land of freedom, of opportunities. And when we came to this beautiful area, this ancient spiritual world. Mystical center of Peru. Yeah. Then this small Quechua came to our life.
Yes, in Cusco, special. Cusco. Okay? Наверное.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks so much for everything.
Thank you.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Cool.
Thank you, beautiful people.
Yeah, beautiful people.
Amazing.
Amazing. Good questions.
No, I'll start fasting next week though. Start. I'm already supposed to anyways. I just never do it without water. That's the whole. But after this dieta, maybe. But I wasn't even thirsty. I remember like just not even being thirsty.
The corn juice.
Yeah. Ayahuasca helps though. I think she's right. Plant medicine. Gives a bit of power.
Yeah. Just what you need.
Makes sense. I would do that. Would you date me if I took mushrooms all the time?
I'll probably take with you.
Yeah, okay, yeah, let's do that. Yes. And do yoga all the time.
Medicine with yoga,
Yeah.
it's right direction.
Nature.